Have you ever wondered what it would be like to visit a country with a rich tradition and unimaginable natural wonders? Angola, a land of mystery and wonder. Here, men have many wives, and braids have deep significance as a symbol of personal identity. And did you know that this country is home to Africa's richest woman and boasts some of the continent's largest waterfalls? What else makes Angola one of Africa's most unique countries? In this documentary, we explore 15 unique and fascinating facts about Angola that will blow your mind. Get ready to explore one of Africa's hidden gems like never before. Number 1. Isabel dos Santos, Africa's richest woman. Isabel dos Santos, daughter of the former president of Angola, is one of the most influential figures in Africa today. Her name is synonymous with wealth and power. Isabel dos Santos, often referred to as Africa's Queen of Finance, has built a fortune worth $3.5 billion. A visionary businesswoman, Isabel doesn't just fit the mold of a typical African billionaire. She's defining a new era of economic empowerment for women on a continent where such prominence is rare. Her influence stretches from Angola to Europe, with a presence in Portugal and beyond. Her journey isn't just about inheriting wealth, she's about creating it. As the daughter of José Eduardo dos Santos, who ruled Angola for 38 years, she entered the business world with a powerful edge, but also faced criticism. Her strategic investments in key industries, particularly telecommunications, banking, and oil, have made her a force to be reckoned with. In Angola, she owns a significant stake in Unitel, the country's largest telecommunications company, giving her enormous influence over the region's communications network. Her influence in Angola is comparable to that of Western giants such as Amazon or Tesla. Not only is she wealthy, but her business ventures have also reshaped the Angolan economy. Through her stakes in the oil and banking sectors, she has cemented her place among the world's most influential business leaders. But her journey has not been without obstacles. Born into a politically privileged family, she has faced harsh scrutiny from critics who accuse her of exploiting her father's power for personal gain. Isabel, however, has proven her critics wrong by using her position to promote innovation and financial stability in Angola. Despite the controversy, her impact on Angola's business landscape is undeniable. Her leadership challenges traditional views of women in business. She is a role model for millions across Africa, proving that success knows no gender. Isabel's investments are more than just numbers. They represent a deep connection between business and the country's development. Her leadership at Angola's largest telecommunications company, Unitel, transformed the country's communications infrastructure, empowering millions. Her banking ventures have made financial services more accessible to Angolans, while her influence in the oil sector has placed her at the heart of Angola's wealth. From a young woman watching her father lead a nation, to an internationally recognized business tycoon, Isabel's journey represents the incredible transformation of Angola itself. It is a story of challenges, triumphs, and strength. But as we move forward, we will discover even more surprising facts about this fascinating country, so stay tuned to see how Angola's story continues to unfold. Number 2. Angola, the glittering kingdom of oil and diamonds. Did you know that Angola stands as one of Africa's most powerful economic powers? Thanks to its rich oil and diamond reserves. Located on the southwest coast of Africa, it is rich in resources, making it a global economic powerhouse. As the second largest oil producer in sub-Saharan Africa, Angola's wealth is built on black gold. Angola's oil production is huge, nearly 1.2 million barrels per day, making it one of the world's largest oil producers. For comparison, that's equivalent to the oil production in Alaska, a major oil hub in the United States. Imagine the wealth and power that comes with that much oil. For Angola, it doesn't just fuel its cars and industries, it fuels the entire country, fueling its economy, spurring development, and attracting international investment. But the oil industry isn't the only treasure Angola has to offer. In addition to oil, Angola is also a world leader in diamond production. The country's mines, particularly in Lunda Norte, produce diamonds so valuable that a large stone can cost as much as a luxury mansion in Beverly Hills. These aren't just any diamonds, rare, high-quality gems that attract buyers and collectors from around the world. The country is famous for producing some of the world's finest diamonds, stones prized not only for their clarity and size, but also for their rarity. Angola's diamond mines are located in some of the most remote and rugged areas, making mining difficult and expensive. But the rewards are worth it. A large diamond can bring in millions of dollars on the global market, and Angola's wealth from these gems continues to grow year after year. What do you think about Angola's remarkable economic power fueled by oil and diamonds? Share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think these resources shape the country's global influence? Number 3. Rediscovery of the giant sable antelope. The giant sable antelope is no ordinary animal. With its glossy black coat and striking curved horns, it is one of Africa's most remarkable animals. Known scientifically as Hippotragus nigerveriani, this antelope was once thought to have disappeared from the face of the earth. A true wonder of nature, the giant sable's majestic appearance has made it one of the most iconic animals in Africa's wildlife heritage. For years, scientists feared that the species would disappear forever, until a surprising turn of events in the early 2000s. In a dramatic twist of fate, the giant sable antelope has re-emerged in the wild. In 2005, scientists and conservationists were thrilled to learn that a small population of the rare antelope had been discovered in Kandala National Park, a remote area about 400 kilometers south of Luanda, Angola's capital. It was a groundbreaking moment for conservation, as the species had been thought to have been extinct since the 1970s, largely due to poaching and habitat loss. The discovery not only marked the return of an animal, but also represented a return of hope. The giant sable antelope became a beacon of resilience and a symbol of what can be achieved when conservation efforts succeed in the face of adversity. The once terrifying idea of extinction was now met with a glimmer of hope. The rediscovery of the giant sable antelope was not just a victory for Angola, it was a victory for global conservation efforts. The sight of these magnificent creatures in the wild has once again drawn attention to Angola's incredible biodiversity and the importance of conserving it. It is truly a miracle a rare species once thought to be extinct has been given a second chance. Before continuing the journey, I have a request for everyone watching. If you can help me, it only takes 10 seconds to hit the subscribe button. This really helps our channel grow and means a lot to us. In return, my team and I are committed to continuously improving the program for you. Do we have a deal? Number 4. Luanda, Africa's most expensive city for expats. If you're in search of a place that radiates wealth, luxury, and endless business prospects, Luanda is the destination to explore. The capital city of Angola holds the title of Africa's most expensive city for expatriates. Luanda is a dynamic economic powerhouse, where the price of housing rivals that of cities like New York and London. In fact, the cost of living here surpasses renowned global centers such as Paris and Tokyo. With a population of over 8 million, Luanda is not only the cultural heart of Angola but also its commercial gateway. As the core of the nation's oil industry, it draws international companies and investors eager to tap into Angola's abundant resources. The city's pristine Atlantic coastline and high-end resorts make Luanda an alluring and promising destination for tourists. Often referred to as the Paris of Africa, the city features wide boulevards, exclusive shopping areas, and a rich culinary scene. Visitors can indulge in fine dining with everything from fresh seafood to traditional Angolan dishes, all set against a backdrop of sophistication and charm. Despite its steep living costs, Luanda offers a lifestyle filled with world-class amenities and some of the most attractive investment opportunities in all of Africa. Number 5. Pristine beaches and coastal beauty. Stretching over 1,600 kilometers of coastline, Angola is home to one of the world's most pristine and least explored marine ecosystems. The country's beaches, especially those near the towns of Libido and Benguela, embody a sense of calm and beauty. Here, visitors can take in the sight of golden sands and crystal-clear waters, far removed from the crowded shores of popular beach destinations like Miami or the Côte d'Azur. One of the most captivating features of Angola's beaches is the sea festivals, where fishing communities gather to honor their maritime traditions through exhilarating boat races, lively parades, and indulgent seafood feasts. These festivals offer tourists a rare opportunity to dive deep into the unique coastal culture and witness the Angolan people's profound connection to the vast ocean. Beyond its beaches, Angola also boasts some of the most stunning natural wonders and dramatic landscapes. The Kwanza Falls, one of the largest waterfalls in Africa, stretches 2,300 feet in width and stands 390 feet high, making it one of the most breathtaking falls in the world, second only to Victoria Falls. In the southern part of Angola, the Iona National Park, the country's largest park, reveals its desert beauty, home to migrating herds of antelopes and skies filled with stars. It's a perfect spot for those wanting to uncover the enchanting allure of the desert. For those seeking mystery and adventure, The black rocks of Pungo and Ongo offer a surreal experience. These towering, vertical rock formations seem to house hidden creatures in the savanna. From their peaks, sweeping views of the vast plains and the mighty Kwanza River await, leaving you spellbound by Angola's untamed wonders. Number 6. Sba, the Dance of the Sea in History. Sba, derived from the Kimbundu word Masamba meaning to touch the belly, is a dance that embodies the spirit of Angola. It is a dance of connection between dancers, between past and present, and between people and the sea. With its vibrant, free-flowing movements, Sba embodies the essence of Angola, with every step filled with energy, history, and a deep love for life. But the dance is more than just entertainment, it is a powerful cultural statement. Traditionally, Sba is often confused with Samba, the famous Brazilian dance. However, the origins of Samba lie in Sba, which was brought to Brazil by Angolan laborers in the 17th century. Both dances have tropical rhythms, but while Samba has a Brazilian influence, Sba is distinctly Angolan. The core of Sba is its vibrant rhythm and the energy it creates. The dancers move to the beat of the music, the dance flowing seamlessly, with each movement a breath of life. It's not just about the steps, it's about the emotions and connections the dancers share. Sba is often called the music of the sea because of its deep connection to Angola's coastal culture. As a seafaring nation, Angola's maritime history is reflected in the graceful, powerful movements of Sba. The dance evokes the ebb and flow of the ocean itself, sometimes calm, sometimes forceful, always moving forward. For Angolans, Sba is a celebration of life, love, and resilience, a medium through which the soul of the people is expressed. Under the moonlight by the beach, the sound of drums fills the air, and the dancers begin to move in harmony. Their bodies sway, their bellies touching as they sway together. The music, with its sweeping rhythm, captures the heart of Angola's maritime culture, drawing the dancers closer together, uniting them in a shared, timeless experience. This dance, alive with passion and history, is more than just a performance. It is a passionate celebration of the Angolan spirit. The energy of the music fills the dancers, and the dance itself is an act of storytelling. The rhythm of the drums echoes the rhythm of life in Angola, a life tied to the land, the sea, and the collective memory of a people who have faced challenges but continue to move forward with strength and unity. What do you think of the powerful cultural story behind Sba? Share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think this dance connects Angolans to their history and their love for life? Number 7. Having more than one wife. In Angola, a fascinating cultural practice challenges the norm men can have multiple wives. The number of wives a man has is more than just a matter of personal choice, it reflects his wealth, status, and social standing in the community. But here's the thing, before a man can take another wife, he must first get the approval of his current wife. In some Angola tribes, such as the Ovimbundu and Kimbundu, polygamy is a traditional practice with deep cultural and social significance. The number of wives a man has is often a clear indicator of his wealth and economic success. The more wives he has, the more cattle or land he owns. In many ways, it mirrors the practices of kings and rulers in medieval Europe, where the size of a man's household, often measured in land or wealth, was a direct reflection of his power. But the practice of polygamy in Angola is about more than just wealth, it's also deeply rooted in the social fabric. Each wife typically has her own home, creating small villages within the larger community. This setup creates a unique dynamic where the household is not just a family unit, but a collective force, with everyone contributing to daily tasks like farming, tending livestock, and raising children. The role of women in this system is perhaps the most fascinating aspect. While men can have multiple wives, the key to maintaining harmony and balance lies with the first wife. If a man wants to marry another woman, it is not only his decision but also the approval of his current wife. This gives the first wife a significant degree of authority in the family, making her not just a partner in the marriage, but also the main architect of family life. This practice turns traditional notions of marriage on their head, emphasizing that women hold a central role in decision-making. The system is highly collaborative, with each wife contributing to the success of the family in a way that reflects the values of the community: strength, hard work, and mutual respect. In an Angolan polygamous marriage, the household is not a single, unified space, but rather a collection of smaller houses, each belonging to one of the wives. Imagine a village where the houses are scattered across a plot of land, and each wife has her own space. Men, traditionally considered the heads of the household, manage resources and make high-level decisions. but wives, through their collaborative efforts, manage day-to-day operations, ensuring children are raised, livestock is cared for, and the farm thrives. This dynamic is not only functional but also deeply emotional. Each wife plays an important role as not only a work partner but also an emotional pillar of the family. Women are the backbone of the family, and their contributions, both physical and emotional, are the glue that holds the family together. What do you think about the unique polygamous practices in Angola, where women play such a central and powerful role in family decision-making? Do you believe this system challenges or reinforces traditional gender roles? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 8. Origin of the world's most unique dreadlocks. Few people realize that dreadlocks, a global fashion trend, actually have their origins in the early tribes of Angola, a country known for its deep cultural and traditional roots. Among the Mua and Mukul communities, women craft their iconic dreadlocks using entirely natural ingredients like clay, dried animal dung, oils, herbs, and butter. These locks serve not only as a beauty statement but also as a way to preserve family traditions and cultural identity. For centuries, Mua women traditionally wear between 4 and 6 dreadlocks, known as nanomi, which symbolize maturity and beauty. Interestingly, during periods of mourning, the number of locks is reduced to 3 as a mark of respect and remembrance for those who have passed. The dreadlocks of these tribes are far more than just a hairstyle. They are a language rich with culture, history, and national pride. With their raw yet striking beauty, Angolan dreadlocks continue to inspire millions worldwide, from renowned reggae musicians to leading fashion figures. Number 9. Ziras, women carrying the world on their heads. On the vibrant streets of Luanda, Angola's bustling capital, the image of women known as Ziras stands as a powerful symbol of resilience and life. With large plastic bowls filled with goods balanced on their heads, children securely strapped to their backs, and navigating the dusty streets on foot, these women represent strength and determination. Ziras are not just vendors, they are the backbone of Angola's informal economy, making up 80% of the country's workforce. From fresh produce and clothing to handmade crafts, these women carry the traditional markets on their shoulders, both physically and metaphorically. Imagine a Zira skillfully bargaining with customers while balancing a heavy tray of fruit and soothing her child tied to her back. It's a scene of remarkable perseverance. For many, it may bring to mind the image of a mother in the US, juggling groceries and kids in an SUV, but in Angola, it's done barefoot and with immense inner strength. These Ziras don't just sell goods, they represent hope and grit. They walk their path with pride, overcoming the economic and political hurdles Angola has faced since its independence in 1975. If you find these women inspiring and graceful, leave a comment below to honor their extraordinary spirit. Number 10. Cost of living in Angola. Living in Angola offers a unique experience, full of cultural richness, natural beauty, and a sense of adventure. But there's one caveat: Angola is notorious for its relatively high cost of living compared to many other African countries. If you're considering moving to Angola, or are even just curious about what it's like to live in this fascinating country, it's important to understand the financial realities. Angola, especially the capital city of Luanda, has become one of the most expensive places to live in Africa. In Luanda, the average monthly cost of living for a single person can range from $1,800 to $2,000, depending on your lifestyle and where you choose to live. Housing is one of the biggest factors that affect the cost of living. A one-bedroom apartment in the city center typically costs around $494 a month. For those looking to save a little, living off the beaten path can bring rent down to around $283 a month. Utilities, including electricity, water, and trash collection, cost around $74 a month for a standard apartment. And if you're the type to stay connected, internet access is surprisingly affordable, with an 8 megabit per second connection costing just around $20 a month. However, food and dining out can be a bit more expensive. For example, a loaf of bread costs around 69 cents, and a dozen eggs will set you back around $3. Grocery shopping can be more expensive than in the United States, especially for imported items. On the other hand, dining out can offer some more affordable options. A typical meal at a restaurant will cost around $10, while a mid-range 3-course meal for 2 can cost around $50. In terms of transportation, getting around in Luanda is surprisingly affordable compared to other major cities around the world. Public transport fares are just 35 cents, and taxes start at $1.19 with a rate of around $1.41 per mile. Whether you hop on a bus or take a quick taxi ride through the busy streets, getting around won't break the bank. For those who prefer a more active lifestyle, a gym membership costs around $150 a month, which is higher than the global average. Number 11. Vibrant festivals painting Angola's cultural tapestry. Angola's cultural landscape comes alive through its vibrant festivals, which showcase the country's rich traditions and create a strong sense of unity among its diverse communities. From the rhythmic beats echoing across the plains to the lively displays of heritage, Angola's festivals capture the essence of a nation deeply connected to its past and its celebrations. One of the most dazzling and high-energy events is the Carnival de Luanda, where both locals and visitors dive into parades filled with colorful costumes, lively music, and dynamic dances. Often likened to a mini version of Brazil's Carnival, this festival pulses with infectious rhythms and is regarded as one of the most significant and celebrated events in Africa. The grand floats and costumes, resembling an ocean of colors, transport you to a world that feels like a unique twist on New Orleans' Mardi Gras, but with unmistakable Angolan energy. Another key cultural celebration is the Drum Festival, a symbol of Angola's interconnected heritage. The deep, resonant beats of traditional drums fill the air, stretching from high plateaus to lowland plains, creating a symphony of sound that embodies the very soul of the land. This festival unites Angola's diverse ethnic groups, from the Ovimbundu to the Kimbundu, through the shared rhythm of their ancestral drums. Participating in these festivals offers a rare glimpse into the mystique and richness of Angolan culture, making it a destination that will enchant anyone who values history and tradition. Number 12. The bright gem of Africa. Angola, located in southern Africa, is shaped by both Portuguese and Brazilian influences, creating a captivating cultural fusion that defines the nation's unique identity. Considered one of the most fascinating and promising destinations on the African continent, Angola spans an impressive area of nearly 1,250,000 square kilometers, making it the seventh largest country in Africa, twice the size of Texas. The country's diverse landscape offers everything from endless coastlines and lush highlands to mysterious deserts. Angola shares borders with Namibia to the south, the Republic of Congo to the north, and Zambia to the east. To the west, the Atlantic Ocean provides stunning coastal views and access to essential maritime trade. Visitors to Angola can experience a dynamic climate shift, moving from the humid tropical zones in the north to the dry, desert-like climate in the south. Interestingly, Angola's name comes from the ancient kingdom of Ndongo, where the kings were known as Angola. By the late 16th century, the term Angola appeared in Portuguese writings, eventually becoming the name for a Portuguese coastal colony. By the 19th century, the term was used to describe a much larger area under Portuguese influence. Angola's flag, with its bold red and black design, symbolizes the country's fight for independence. The central emblem, featuring a gear and machete, represents industry and agriculture, two key pillars of Angola's economy. It's one of the few flags worldwide that carries such a powerful historical and cultural significance. While Portuguese is the official language, Angola's cultural richness is reflected in its diversity of over 40 native languages, including Mbundu, Kimbundu, and Kikongo. These languages contribute to the vibrant mosaic of this multicultural nation. With its breathtaking landscapes, rich history, and vast economic potential, Angola stands as a hidden gem waiting to be explored. Number 13. Angola's currency Kwanza. In Angola, the Kwanza, the country's official currency, is not only unique for its value but also for an extraordinary rule: it cannot leave the country. Imagine purchasing a delicious sandwich in New York, only to be arrested for attempting to take it out of the city. That's somewhat like what happens with the Kwanza. Whether you're a tourist or a local, carrying this currency beyond Angola's borders is strictly forbidden. This regulation is not meant to inconvenience travelers but is designed to protect Angola's rapidly growing economy. The Kwanza is viewed as a valuable asset, and the government wants to ensure that it circulates only within the country to maintain economic stability. While this rule might seem unusual, it's similar to restrictions found in countries like Cuba. So, if you ever visit Angola, remember to take home cherished memories, not currency, because the Kwanza is definitely not a souvenir. Number 14. Becoming one of Africa's wealthiest nations. After decades of civil war and hardship, Angola has emerged as one of Africa's wealthiest nations, with a GDP of $194 billion and a per capita income of $6,500. Ranked sixth among the continent's richest countries, Angola shows tremendous potential to rise even higher in the years ahead. The country's prosperity is driven by its vast natural resources, particularly oil and natural gas. As one of the world's largest oil exporters, Angola plays a crucial role in the global economy. Beyond oil, its wealth is further supported by diamonds and other precious gems, reinforcing Angola's reputation for having unmatched natural abundance. In addition, the agricultural sector is booming, with coffee, maize, and soybeans leading the way in exports, helping to fuel the nation's steady economic growth. With its rich resources and rapidly expanding industries, Angola is increasingly becoming an attractive destination for global investors. Number 15. Food in Angola. Angolan cuisine is a captivating journey where African flavors meet Portuguese influences, resulting in dishes that are both unique and deeply rooted in culture. Every meal here tells a story, one that speaks through the food itself. One of the most iconic dishes in Angola is funge, a smooth dough made from cornmeal or cassava, often referred to as the bread of Africa. Funge is a staple at every family table, and when served alongside mombaba de galinha, a flavorful chicken stew made with palm oil, garlic, and spices, it becomes a symbol of unity, similar to how grilled chicken brings families together at American BBQs. Seafood also plays a key role in Angolan cuisine, with popular dishes like caldeirada, a hearty fish soup, or grilled Atlantic lobster, which is adored by international visitors. And let's not forget about Cuca beer, a well-known local brand that pairs perfectly with any meal. With its fresh ingredients, Angolan cuisine not only delights the senses but also offers a taste of the country's rich cultural heritage. Let Angola take you on an unexpected culinary adventure that will leave you wanting more. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next country you want to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. See you in the next video.